Part 1 of This Simian World. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Epistomolus. This Simian World, by Clarence Day, Jr. How I hate the man who talks about the brute creation with an ugly emphasis on brute. As for me, I'm proud of my close kinship with other animals. I take a jealous pride in my simian ancestry. I like to think that I was once a magnificent hairy fellow living in the trees, and that my frame has come down through geological time via sea jelly, and worms, and amphioxus, fish, dinosaurs, and apes. Who would exchange these for the pallid couple in the Garden of Eden? W.N.P. Barbellion. 1. Last Sunday, Potter took me out driving along Upper Broadway, where those long rows of tall, new apartment houses were built a few years ago. It was a mild afternoon, and great crowds of people were out. Sunday afternoon crowds. They were not going anywhere. They were just strolling up and down, staring at each other, and talking. There were thousands and thousands of them. "Awful, aren't they?" said Potter. I didn't know what he meant. When he added, "Why, these crowds," I turned and asked, "Why, what about them?" I wasn't sure whether he had an idea or a headache. "Other creatures don't do it," he replied, with a discouraged expression. "Are any other beings ever found in such masses but vermin? Aimless, staring, vacant-minded. Look at them. I could get no sense whatever of individual worth or of value in men as a race when I see them like this. It makes one almost despair of civilization." I thought this over for a while, to get in touch with his attitude. I myself feel differently at different times about us human beings. Sometimes I get pretty indignant when we are attacked, for there is altogether too much abuse of us by spectator philosophers, and yet at other times I too feel like a spectator, an alien. But even then I had never felt so alien or despairing as Potter. "Let's remember," I said, "it's a simian civilization." Potter was staring disgustedly at some vaudeville signboards. "Yes," I said, "those, for example, are distinctively simian. Why should you feel disappointment at something inevitable?" And I went on to argue that it was.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?